everyone, this is Fimzi, and I just thought that I will make a quick guide about the phantoms and how to select the phantom which is correct for your class, and how to level them up, and how to make a, I would say, a valuable team, or the team which will contribute the most right now. So as we know that every phantom has a type. As you can see, ranger, we have tanks, shadow dance, which is a single sword we can say, and sage or supports, which are shield and swords, and the fighters, which are polearm users. So each of them has a weapon, and we can just check the weapon here when we go. So which level weapon they are using. So as you can see, there are types of weapons here, and each of them weapon has a skill which gets added to us as an extra skill when we possess those phantom. So for Eve, I have two of her skills, which is piercing and azure dance. And as I am a arrow, or we can say an archer class myself, it's pretty much useful because I don't have to worry about the range issues. Because if I would be using a polearm, or we can say a sword and shield phantom, then the range would get reduced between me and my opponent. So that's not what we want for an archer class, or vice versa. Any class which is using close range would not want anything that would be using archer type of stuff. So always choose that to be your main possessed phantom. Other than that, as you can see in my lineup, currently I have only 4 of these characters leveled up to max, and you can see that I am being using 2 of the rare ones, the blue ones, and I will tell you why is that the case, why I'm not using the super rare ones or my another super rare character Oria. So as you can see, all of them have stars. So what these stars represent, so basically it represents that what enhancement level they are right now on, or we can say their overall base stats are defined by these stars. So here we can see that on a 0 star we have total stats from level 41 as 28k, but the same with a single star added is now 29k, 30k. That's purely a big leap. But another thing to notice, that why is this rare character way more powerful than the super rare ones? So this one has a 42k almost of a total rating on 4 stars, but if I reset this and he goes back to level 1, he still has 31k as his base. So you can see the difference, right? He is already overpowering both of my super rare characters at level 1 itself, because there are more stars on him. I could anytime reset his level and max it again. This is one of the most useful thing I believe, and that's why I only have 4 of the characters on the 41. None of them are leveled up, because all of them are level 1, because they would be using extra XP for me, and I don't want to divide my XP. I just want to focus on these 4, because why should I waste on multiple characters when I can keep resetting this and just switch to another character and max it out. So how to use this to your advantage is that you can create multiple teams. You can create the teams depending on the dungeon or the place where you are using, and whenever you feel like, you can reset another team and max this one out, so that you can use this to its full potential. So how to decide which team would be useful where? Very easy. Go to this section, popular lineups, and as you can say that they are recommended lineups from the player statistics. So we can see that single player, team, arena, trial of light, and temple of dimension, all of them have different types of teams. So what makes them different and why there are different teams? So for single player and team players, I would suggest you can use any team whichever you prefer. Uh, Whichever characters you like to use more, you can use them, because on the story and open world bosses it doesn't really matter. But in trial of light specifically, as you can see that all of these same elements are in a single team. Why is that? So basically you get element bonus, or we can say bonus damage, because of the same elements in your party. So you can try this. You can create a party of same elements, max them out, and then try your trial of light, and you would see the significant difference into damage. so you can easily climb up the ladders. For Temple of Dimension or the Arena, you can create types of classes depending on their weapons. So tank class would contain all of the tanks which use shield and sword both. The assassin class which uses swords, the fighter class which have pole arms for fast and quick melee attacks, and vice same goes for every other. The ranger class for the hunter teams and all those. So this is pretty much of gist of it, how to create your teams. And other than that, you can just keep summoning them and enjoy the game. I hope you like this, and if you have any questions, please ask me anytime in the Discord itself.